Got ourselves team 1 together with Demon over on that team as a Demolology. We got ourselves Alex over on the Arms Warrior. Belly is a Fury Warrior with Roz. Also is yet another Arms, and Droog is gonna go as a Enhancement Shamancement. We got ourselves Christman making a return for the end of 10:07. We got ourselves Koopa first up and running. Gonna be Miko. I like your mount. In the back, we got ourselves Savage checking out the mount. Or rather, just checking out the Mago of Igor. As Igor popping off of here. Gonna be Koopa opening up onto Belly. A bit of a rematch between the two as Belly's gonna go for a bit of Enrage Regeneration into a Stormbolt. Checking for Koopa. Trying to get those ambushes up and running, but got that hidden concealed pistol just to go for a bit of a blunderbuss action on the side whenever his main weapon is disarmed, unable to ambush towards Belly, and Belly trying to see if he can get himself a much better angle. The pillar of water streaming down from the pipes down the middle, kind of blocking his line of sight. Got a fear onto Koopa. It's gonna go for mad damage with an Odin's Fury, big blaster. Koopa got a bit of a bleed on him. But can Belly supplement all the damage towards that bleed? Koopa does get to go for a little bit of a self-heal. Belly no longer with a trinket, trying to see if he can back up out of the wall. Koopa got defenses, and Belly definitely needs to make sure he got second wind for these duels in case if he wants to get himself any kind of recovery. Because as long as the rogue isn't constantly on ya, that second wind could let you catch back up and full heal. Koopa trying to see if he can find a better angle with his Belly. Does end up going for a Shadow Step, Shadow Strike double. Not Shadow Strike, double ambush procs, pistol shot after, big dance available, trying to play off of the kidney shot into a cheap shot after. I think might have actually cheap shotted while the kidney was active, so that was maybe a bit of a misplay, a slight little misplay. He's gonna try to see if he can move right over towards Belly. And it's gonna be pistol shots taken down. And Koopa does end up firing, squatting the guy down. With Roz gonna be up next. Doesn't go for the gouge. Is gonna be able to Zerker Rage out of that one. Warbreaker to fall off the Stormbolt. Trying to see if he can maximize the damage. That is an Arms Warrior. As an evasion comes out from Koopa, the Arms Warrior cancels the Blaze Storm. Trying to see if he can overpower past Koopa's defenses. Definitely needs more procs of overpower as soon as possible. As Koopa trying to see if he can strip some damage into Roz little by little, blasting him out with those ambushes and pistols. Disarm as a fear comes out, which is perfect for Koopa. He does deny Roz any kind of damage for a little bit here. Does go for a disarm to Koopa with a blind to follow chicken right after. Koopa is going to go for a bit of advantage. Has some bleeds on him, but is trying to see if he can back up out of there. Is going to get caught out in the open. Leap by the Warrior. Koopa does go for the Warlock Hellson to give himself a little bit of a breather. Kidney shot into Roz as he did end up catching up a lot of healing. Koopa trying to see if he can just go for a quick shiv round the bend. Does he get to? He goes for a trinket. Tried to maybe go for a shiv and round the bend. Did not trust that trinket to hold strong versus Roz at all. Evasion up for Koopa, potentially maybe can make a big play off of this into a Killing Spree after. Roz trying to see if he can puncture right through that evasion. Does have some a big sharper blade, maybe enough damage. Koopa does get hit with a Mortal Strike, not enough to take him down. Definitely needs to keep Roz in combat. As the blind comes out, there goes the second window. That is super unfortunate. He is going to be able to catch up a lot of healing. Try to go for an ambush, get a shot to follow, maybe big damage. Koopa's at this point, you've got to, I don't really know what you can do as an Outlaw rogue at this point. Oh my goodness. At this point, because it's like, now he's going to heal up to full though, but a Stormbolt just catch you. He has the Zerker Rage for that. It's up. Koopa's trying to see if he can bail out of it, but Whirlwind is going to get him out in the open. That is rough, man. That is rough. But as an Outlaw rogue, I feel like the only way you could really beat an Arms Warrior, you got to get them low health before they can get you low health. Every time they go for damage, you got to get counter aggressive with it, and then you just got to keep them always in combat with a pistol shot and hide them. That's about all I can think of. Cry'sbat trying to see if he can set up a big old gateway so he can get himself prepped and ready for Roz. Hitting him with a Succubus CC immediately, and it's going to go triple portal opener. That first Chasm portal didn't even get anything. Didn't even break him out of that CC either. Stun right after his Infernal joins in. Cry'sbat is just burning through the boy with conflagrations back to back, just blasting him out. Does he have any more instacasts? Try to see if he can catch up to Roz as long as he has kind of down on the guy and he can't heal with that Infernal. Definitely not going to be able to let him heal at all. But he got that line of sight, trying to hug the platform as best he can. Chaos Bolt around the corner. Roz doesn't reflect the last second. He's able to at least reduce some of the damage taken. I don't think he was able to reflect the Chaos Bolt back at Cry'sbat though. Another Conflagrate, one more Conflagrate, crossing no health. Does go for a bit of heal off of that Succubus. But Cry'sbat got himself so much rage. Yet every Conflag, oh, every one of these Conflagrations just burns a portion of the man's health into immediate Succubus CC onto Droog right after him. Hitting him with the Chaos Bolt. Fear, Chaos Bolt almost got it off, but it's going to be a trick out of Droog trying to go for a bit of like last over surprise, but his Ghost Wolves are joining in. That's going to be a big I'm actually surprised. It dropped down a totem, static totem, but Cry'sbat was able to port it. Maybe use Soul Burn Pour just to make sure he's immune to any kind of movement effects. Because otherwise that should have poured you, it should have booked you back in, shouldn't it? I feel like they should have booked you back in. Succubus CC onto Drug, using those Succubus crack controls, almost like a stun, throw per stun with a double cancel to follow, doing a thunder great spot. Oh my god! That is so much damage within a few seconds. My goodness, the Crossbow trying to see if he can slow down Nox immediately. Gonna be immediate charge by the Warrior leaping in. Succubus CC is gonna force the trick out of it. Does end up trapping Crossbow in place. He can't really walk towards the gate or anything. Taking a lot of damage, trying to see if he can break out of that one. He took a ton of damage though from this one. Wall doesn't have much left. Got himself reflect, execute for Nox. Trying to see if he can add the fear to follow. Crossbow has nothing left whatsoever. Oh my goodness. That is so much damage out of these boys. With Nox charging in towards the Savage. Gonna be immediate shield of vengeance as a wall comes out for Nox. Got himself that parry into a Hodge as well as a Starbolt. Gonna be a wall for Savage. Why? Oh my goodness. Nox got himself reflect. I don't really know what he could really affect with Savage. Definitely needs to catch up whatever health he can. But at this high dampening, I don't really know what he could do. Nox looking to back up out of this as best as he can. Defensive stance up, but he's got nothing left. Oh, Hammer's just gonna come in and take it about with Demon. Last one left over for the team 2. Savage walking into this one with all immunity, so actually he might be okay, but already used a lot of his cooldowns for the Warrior. It's just gonna get slammed down by the Tyrant as well as the Felguard. All these pets are definitely gonna force the defense of an idea. Use a Lay on Hands. I think he just secured his death. I think he just guaranteed that he's gonna lose this duel. Lay on Hands definitely was not the play. My goodness, that is a lot. Mika gonna be up next, dropping down a gate. I love how these duels got like so upbeat. As soon as he got into a little bit of dampener. Gonna be immediate interrupt onto Demon. This is gonna be a fear with AUA. He's gonna set up a Mika Soul Rot right after his Demon. Doesn't really have. Actually, he's running out of defense a little by little. So is Mika though, actually. For some reason, I thought Demon was down on defensives. I guess I expected for a Warlock to burn everything against a Paladin, but he did actually get like a really cheesy win, didn't he? Yeah, Miko does have a bunch of dots on the Demon, but Miko may not be in a great spot trying to go for Drain. Is it going to be enough to get himself a little bit of heals? But a Mortal Call from Demon should keep him alive. Does Miko have a Mortal Call of their own? They need something, anything Drain? Oh, but it is not happening. It's barely doing anything to you. And Igor, last one left, walking the Demon fully cooled down and ready to go. Everything is available for this man. From AMS to IBF, from Sea to Shining Sea, from every single cooldown, every offensive and defensive available. Big Obliterate, Demon getting yoinked back in like a yo-yo and slammed down with a quick strike of a blade. My goodness. That was fast at the very, very end. That was incredibly quick. Let's get us another one going, boys, yeah? Let's take these same teams.